Hello guys, how you going? First here, and welcome to a new series that I am doing. Nothing Siri, I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
So this is a new series that I'm doing because I am doing a building montage of me building a model truck. Now let me explain what is going on. Well, before you continue wondering what's going on, make sure that you hit the notification button at the top and subscribe, like, and comment, and share this with your friends. I am trying to get to 1,000 subs and 4,000 views so I can make monetize these videos. So let's go over this. So this is a construction model. It's a Peterbilt 359 tractor. Now it's like another model I have of a Chevy step side that I did, but I didn't really do much effort on it because it kind of didn't turn out too good. But this should hopefully turn out. So yesterday I did this. I went and had put together the bottom of the truck, and we still have a lot more to do. There's a total of 14 steps to this. So I'm not going to let this video exceed past more than, let's say, 20 minutes, and then we'll continue that from there. And so that's the plan. This is the setup for the day. I did do it outside yesterday, but because it was so windy and because my camera had died, there wasn't really much to show, and it was kind of a little bit complicated with all the background noise and everything. So that's why I decided to do it in here, and we have to be very careful. So, yeah. Right, so let's go ahead and let's get constructing. So, first things first, and of course I am going to be painting all of this, so it will not be that big of a deal if, only painting it all. So we last left off about step number 4, about halfway. There's about one more thing that we need to do before we move on to step 5, which is constructing the engine. And this is what it looks like, if you can get a good shot at that. Sorry, not trying to be weird or anything. So we have glue. Now I'm only going to use the glue if we absolutely need it for something that will not snap together. And in that case, I'll be wearing gloves because it gets all over the place. So let's read what it says here. It says 22D. So we're going to look in here, and I have the box right over here, so it's kind of out of the way, but not too much out of the way. I'm just going to put this right here, put all my stuff right here, so it would be a lot easier once I find it. Right. So we need to also look through here and find 22D, which is just number 22. Because they all have D's on them. I accidentally took out. So I'll let you know when I find it. So I have found 24, and so here is where it's gonna go, and I'm gonna show you once I get it in. So it's supposedly going to snap in at the front or in the back. It looks like it's supposed to snap in at the front, and it's supposed to go on the other side. So we're going to flip it on over, and there should be a tiny little hole on the other side of this where it says it should go. So I'm assuming goes here. And we don't want to put too much pressure on the plastic pieces. Okay. So now we need 22. So I did 24, I need 22. Let's go find 22. So I found 22, so here it is. So, not to have a teachable moment. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, plug this in through here. It supposedly says, right? Plug that in through here. And that's gonna, I'm supposed to take this off. Alright, hang on, I just gotta carefully pop this out. You know, working with little stick figures here and whatnot. Alright, so now that that's in, which it's not in because it's in the right way. Alright, now I can put this thing in here. Well, apparently that's not staying. So I hope see, maybe it goes the other way now. Maybe it goes the other way now. I know some people are going to be making some Office jokes. I have never seen The Office, but a lot of people have, including a favorite YouTuber of mine, David Franklin. Okay, so why is it not going in? If it's supposed to go in like this, and it bends like this, and it goes in, why is it not letting me put this in? Is there something that I'm missing? Because I'm doing this right. Maybe it goes up a little more further. Here, let me just get a little bit creative here. And because physics aren't exactly working too good, we'll just do it like that for right now. So this is what I did. I put this little piece in. You guys cannot see it. I'm scared it's going to fall. Put that piece in, put the other one in right after that. Bada bing, bada bing. Let's see what next in directions say. So we are going to put together the engine. So we need parts 60F, 66, F, D, C. Let's see if we can find them right after this. Alright, so I found the parts for the engine. I'm going to go ahead and put them together. Because, you know, the teachable moment. Okay, now that they're together, we now have to put these two pieces in here. And can we do it? Let's see. Well, actually, maybe not. Actually, maybe. Because if it's upright like this, okay, and you guys are focusing, you guys actually understand that this is what we're looking for. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to go ahead, which in some cases, it does not want to cooperate. So the question is, why isn't it not going in? Does anybody have a guess? It's because the plastic piece itself, maybe I have to, undo this? Or can we go without it? I mean, is it really that much of a requirement? I mean, it's just a little piece of the engine. I don't know. This is going to take me forever to do. Well, I got it in there. But we can't take it back out. So then now we have to look for 71 and 72. So we will find that right after this. Welcome back. You guys awake? Did I wake you up? Wake up! Wake up now! Pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you're not going to know how to do this. Oh, Tristan's just being aggressive. He told everybody to wake up when they're not even when they were awake. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for thinking about that. It's very appreciated. So we're just gonna snap these pieces in, and we should be able to do this best way possible. Maybe. If I can. Come on. Alright, I got it. And I got it. Woo-hoo! Alright. So, now we got this taken care of. Now we can go on ahead and move along. Alright. So we need to find 63 and 62. We're moving up to 100. Woohoo! Okay. So we're trying to get the parts to be snapped on. Alright? But it doesn't seem to want to cooperate. And a lot. Oh, never mind, it is cooperating. And then we're going to put in the little pulley part, you know, the engine, the belts are, whatever they call it. That's what they call it. Snap that in, and it pops right back out. And that's a problem. So we are going to have to glue this on here. And just put a piece of glue on it. So I'm going to take my glue here. You guys will not be able to see this because of the angle. Duh. And I am going to glue this together. Because when something doesn't work right, you can just glue it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to glue it and make sure I'm doing this right. I am doing it right. Stupid thing won't go back in, but that's alright. Okay. I'm just gonna take this, just put that back on there, which that's not staying in there either. So I'm gonna have to glue that in a moment. Which you should be wearing gloves, but I did not do that. Alright, we're just going to glue. I'm going to take that little end of glue here. And we're just going to just glue that on there. We're going to take this, line it up. We're just going to hold this for a few seconds. While this is drying, let's see what the next step is. Because we put the engine together, bada bing, bada boom. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put the engine into the chassis so we can get that to work. And this is upside down, which I don't even know if I even put this in here correctly. See, that's why you need to pay attention to essential details. If you don't pay attention to essential details in this world, you're going to mess up. So, it doesn't look like that really needs to do anything. Or does it? No, there's like a little thingamajig at the very... Okay, so it's going to go up in the front. Why is that in the wrong place? That's not supposed to be there. If that is supposed to be... We'll figure this out when we come back. Okay, so I figured out the problem. We did not do something correctly. This is supposed to be more back, and that's the way it was supposed to go. And that we messed up on that part. So supposedly this engine still is not one today. So supposedly that goes in, but what is going to be holding? Something has to hold. That thing has to hold up the engine. And what purpose does that thing serve? I am just confused right now. Are you guys confused? Let's see. Okay, so the thing, so once that's put in, we have to put in another piece, 61 and 70, and that's going to go right next to that glue on that chassis. Oh, got some glue on the chassis. I don't understand. How could it be and I was supposed to put that. No, it doesn't make any sense to me. Because what is gonna hold this engine up so it doesn't fall? That's because we're supposed to use something that's gonna connect to that little end piece down there. But I don't know what this has a purpose of serving. So we're just gonna improvise. Just a little bit. We'll improvise. So there was this really big, long piece that was in here that was needed for something, but I don't know where that is exactly. Otherwise, if I don't have that whole piece, I'm not going to be able to hold the engine right now. That's not going to hold the engine. And all of my pieces are right out here. What happened to that little piece? Did it blow away? Did something happen to it? I'm going to go outside and I'm going to go check it. I'll be right back, guys. So what I did, I'm going to show you, is I just decided just to glue this down and not worry about that piece, because obviously the pieces don't seem to be essential, so we'll just, go without it. But if I do want to do it in the future, I can just put some spare parts into it, and bada bing, bada boom. There we go. So yeah, so we're going to check our steps before we actually do the cab. Alright, so within the time that I have, I'm going to do one last thing before we move on to doing the cab and hood. So we're going to do this. So this part needs to go where the big cylinder is, but on the up and adjacent to that. Best. It looks like it's some kind of an accessory, and I don't even see where we're going to put that. So nothing's going to go through here. Alright, we'll just go without it. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, it looks like some kind of accessory, so it doesn't look to be that big of a deal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to skip out on it for right now. I'm just not going to do it, because I don't think that we need to do it. So anyway, so this is the end of this video. I'm going to be doing the cab and assembly the next video. So stay tuned since then. And once again, if you have not subscribed, please do. Comment and share with your friends. And hit the notification buttons. Thank you. We are currently at 31 subscribers. So we are slowly but surely advancing.